Hey everyone, this is a short video showing the process of building some dog steps for a customer for a property out in Half Moon Bay in Auckland. For this project I wasn't able to use stair stringers as the stairs had to have a long run, so I had to build the custom frames for the decking timber. And then in this clip I'm just showing you that the wood that you pick it up from the wood yards, make sure you don't just use the end cuts that they've given you, because as you can see they're way off square. So it's always good to come back a little bit from their cuts and run a square cut so that all your cuts are going to have square edges and match up with the cuts that you do make. So this timber's 4x2 or 100x50, which I'm using to build all the frames. So it's going to be really strong and good support for the stair set.
So here's where we're at. We've got 2 steps done. Obviously that gap isn't going to be there. I've just got them set up on 2 pieces of wood there. That's 15 centimeters off the ground. It's actually going to be 14, the same height as the decking timber there. So we've got the top step there, bottom step all done with a little overhang there for the face, and then the next frame. So yeah, so far so good. So we're at the customer's house here. We're wanting to build a little stair set down here for the dogs, because the normal stairs that they've got over here are way too steep for them. Also, check out the view from this property. And there's the dogs. Hey! Building some stairs for you. Anyway, first things first. Got to get some posts in the ground. So let's dig the holes and get that going.
First thing was to get these small trees out of the way and cut that black border on the left, as they're in the way of where the stairs are going to go, and that border is going to be removed anyway, and that garden to the left as well, replaced with ready lawn. So I just cut it out of the way so that we could get the stair set in. Once that was out of the way, I could start digging the holes. I'd already run the square down from the existing deck there to determine the position of the stairs. So once I was happy with those first posts and I knew they were square and running where I wanted them to go, I could start digging the holes for the next posts and then look at getting the first frame in. These next posts I joined together with a drop of 14 centimeters to the lower post there to account for the step, and obviously that's the height of the decking timber, as you'll see. Here I'm attaching the first frame. It's probably a bit overkill. You can see how many joists and the beams I've got there, but it's always better to go overboard and have enough support rather than not enough, and it made attaching the decking timber really easy, so in the end it worked out well.
This is our first time, baby. I promise you'll be mine.
So here I'm just digging the last holes for the last frame, or last step, and then after I've got that all set up, it was just a matter of concreting everything in, and then I was able to start attaching the timber decking. So now with everything concreted in, I could start attaching the Vitex decking, 140 by 19, so drilling the pilot holes as I'm doing here, and then after I've done the pilot holes, attaching the decking with the decking screws with the impact driver. So now with all the top decking in place, I could start measuring up and cutting the sides. I didn't have enough wood with me that day to finish the sides completely, so as you'll see in a second, I came back another day just to do that final row. Wasn't the best day weather-wise to be using power tools and things outside, but it was a job that needed doing, and it was good to get it done. So this is the next day when I was able to come back to the job and just put that last row of decking around the bottom there. Sorry about the camera angle with the plants in shot. It was really windy and the camera kept blowing over, so I had to put it down low. So as I'll say in the outro in a second, There's a few more jobs we're doing at this property. We'll be removing that black border that I cut for the stair set and replacing that area with ready lawn. We've got another stair set to do on the other side, retaining wall along the back, some paving and some terraces to put in. So yeah, lots more to do. Yeah, that all went really well, and then I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the rest of the jobs and filming them, so there's plenty more videos to come. Feel free to subscribe, and